Hello and welcome everyone. Namaste. I'm John King, a licensed hypnotherapist and Reiki master from Karmic Seeds, and I welcome you here today to this group trance, energy sharing, and whatever else this is going to turn into. Theme for today, full of grapes. Wherever that may have come from. Surely it's just because I'm looking forward to a few glasses of wine after this. Anyway, gratitude, grapefruit, great, life is wonderful. Wherever you are on this amazing world, I invite you now to give yourself permission to make yourself safe, to relax, and do something wonderful for yourself and for all of us in the community. So by taking some time now to do a hypnotic trance and energy share, and I'll get back to that in a second, but by taking some time to calm your system, your limbic system, your overall energies, to align more closely with where you wish to be in your life, that of course is a good thing for all of us. A little major or minor course correction in the journey of life. Hypnotic trances are just one way to achieve that. So a bit of housekeeping before we start. If you've never done a hypnotic trance or an energy sharing before, then please make sure you check with your licensed medical practitioner and mental health practitioner to make sure that this is in fact right for you. If you're underage, then get your parents or guardians' permission before you watch or listen to this recording. There's one other thing I was going to say, and it's escaped me. It'll come back to me shortly. Oh yes, do not, exclamation marks, whatever, do not listen to this recording while driving or operating heavy machinery. Because the more we get into trance, the better we get at allowing our subconscious mind to take over and to let our conscious mind just drift into that healing space. The easier it becomes for us to suddenly just feel as if our brain switched off for a while, which of course is not safe or ideal while driving or operating heavy machinery. Okay, now back to this amazing thing and grapes. So let's take a moment wherever we are in this world to appreciate, to respect the original custodians of the spaces where we live. I would like to thank, acknowledge and express my gratitude to the people of the Waka Waka Nation where I'm recording this particular recording in my studio. I would like to thank and acknowledge the elders past, present and emerging. And I would like to thank all of our ancestors and all of you who are here today. Each of us somehow, and each of them somehow in their way, contributing to our energies now, coalescing and becoming one. So no matter where in time and space you are, you're here with me now, in my space, in this amazing, calm little Zen place. I've got my crystals here already, and as I say words, as my little neurons in my brain fire, and there's such an amazing array of things that are going on in there at the moment, then as you hear my words, your responses, your interpretation of the concepts and constructs that I use means that our energies align. Unless, of course, you say, no, just shut up, John, I'm switching you off and I'm turning on Netflix to watch something amazing. That's okay too. However, those of you still with me, and those of us still with me, because it's we, all of us are we. It's not you and I, it's we, us together. So as we become one, some form of Einstein boson condensate, possibly not, but I hope that you can pick up on my good cheer. And that's simply because some days are better than others, and today is a good day. And when I'm talking about, not just grapes and my desire for wine, but what's going on in the brain. So I often harp on about the fact that I'm back at uni at the moment and currently doing a very intense subject on brain chemistry and physiology and developmental biochemistry. And the more I find out about the brain, the more I'm just gobsmacked and amazed by it, and aware of just how much we underutilize our own abilities to take course of our lives, to take course of our health, influence our own behaviors in genuine, self-loving, self-compassionate ways that allow us to slow down, to not stress, to not judge ourselves so much, to not be so hard on ourselves and the world around us, and to roll with the punches a bit more, and to be amused and bemused by all of the glorious little and big magical things that happen around us. So some of us are really good at that already, and some of us can get a few pointers. As this amazing universe keeps giving me pointers and lessons until I get them and then get them some more, feel free to tune in. Self-love, self-compassion, gratitude. Allowing yourself to often reflect on gratitude and this amazing space that we live in, and the concept of space and emotions and what happens in our physical form. So how we interpret our own lives, that's our own story. And so often you'll see, oh, you just change the story, you change the record, you change the track, and that's all we need to do. Simple. I could click my fingers and you're now changed for the better in a way that is right for you at your pace and at our pace collectively. And we can each do that. However, catching yourself, finding yourself telling yourself a negative story and then changing it to find the silver lining, to find the greater inner strength, to find all of the amazing stamina we've got tucked away in deep little energy pockets within us that we never even knew were there. So in allowing ourselves to be loving and kind, to accept all the things that we cannot change and to change the things that we can, makes life wonderful. So where are we? How are we? What are you up to in your head? I'd like you for a moment to join me. Do this. Just let your head roll around a bit. Look around yourself. Maybe you can hear the bizarre sounds my neck is making. So as you roll your head around with your eyes open, and allow yourself to observe the room or wherever you may be. And you'll notice that even with your head moving, the room is actually pretty still, like your perspective is shifting, but it's a solid form around us. So in allowing ourselves to remember that yes, we are in this space and we observe that our senses are engaged in this intricate delusion. Really phenomenal how these little wiring diagrams in our brain and circuitry with little squirts of hormones and other neurotransmitters allow us to then feel like we're solid entities, and we believe we are who we are. And yet the reality is that that's just our conscious mind making sense of the world around us. So when we can allow ourselves to step back, and whatever major things or minor things we might be ruminating on, might be judging ourselves harshly for things we haven't done, or panicking about these ridiculous mountains of assignments and reading that need doing, and all of the chores I haven't done, and life may feel like, it's your 10th marathon in a row and you just cannot give any more. Or maybe you're really full of enthusiasm and marathons are just your thing. Wherever you find yourself in your journey, I invite you now to give yourself permission to relax into your physical vessel as much as you can. And for some of us, relaxing simply means that we slow or modulate our pace. We might need to tap, we might twitch, we might do all sorts of things that we're allowed to do, depending on where you are on whatever spectrum you might identify with. Sometimes we need to move, sometimes we need to be still, and every permutation thereof. So make yourself comfortable and safe. Lock the door if you need to. Let people around you know that you're going to not be available for the next half hour to 45 minutes. To give yourself permission to be in your physical form, in your energetic bodies, in whatever version of you would like to rehearse in your mind that you wish to be. What do I mean by that? So, if you've ever lost your confidence, and most certainly I have, in many spectacular and different ways, or whatever it is that you're working on to strengthen within yourself, if you want to be different to how you are, then we start with loving and accepting ourselves exactly as we are in this moment of now. There's no need to criticize or judge ourselves harshly. We all go through journeys, and whatever's happened, we are the way we are right now. And when we can love that entity, that being, then it becomes really easy to nurture and encourage that to achieve our best, to become who we wish to be. Sometimes that means that we have to readjust our expectations of ourselves or from reality. And other times that means that we simply stop taking ourselves so seriously and stop worrying about things that are beyond our control and just embrace and flourish and grow incrementally in ways that are right for us. A positive or growth mindset is one way that some people will describe aspects of that. So when we believe that we can grow our own abilities, so we can increase our knowledge base, we can increase our intelligence, our physical abilities, if we put our mind to it, yes, we could become world-class figure skaters or tennis players or whatever it is. Even if people tell us, no, that's not right, we have a lot more power than we believe. And the more we practice setting realistic and fun goals and expectations, then we can thrive, we can grow, and that's what life should be about. So in allowing yourself to be how you are now, and then gently, with realistic expectations of where you would really like to be and how you would really like to be, then you can become that you. What's holding us back? Our own exhaustion, our addictions, our distractions, whatever you wish to call them. When we own what we do and how we do, and we lovingly support and accept ourselves, and we learn from the challenges we've been given, it's amazing how much we can rewire and change. And so often we're afraid of change. And so often in our modern Western world, we want change to be instantaneous. If you haven't lost 100 kilos in 2 days, then you're just not up with whatever the latest and greatest news feeds are. In the real world, our real world, shared world, when we lovingly encourage ourselves and we accept our physical limitations, for me personally, I have lots of things that I need to accept and work with, and I still have my healthy vision of how I will be in a few years' time. And regardless of how I am, I'm really enjoying my life and my physical form. Our sacral chakra, or sometimes called the sexual chakra, just below the belly button, lovely orange color, releasing guilt, letting go of feeling guilty or being ashamed of being ourselves, feeling like we're not measuring up, not good enough. As a gay male, some societies will tell me that there's something wrong with me. There isn't. So when we release ourselves from guilt and shame, when we love and accept ourselves as we are and give ourselves permission to take joy in our physical form and to enjoy our life, then of course life gets better. Now again, that's all with lovely balance and reflection and in a healthy, encouraging way, then we can change. And we can change at a pace where if I know it's going to take me 2 years after I've had my hernia operation to get back to how I want to be, there's no rush. I don't have to be able to run a marathon every day. So yes, allow yourself for a moment to reflect on yourself. Keeping in mind the head exercise I did earlier, you may now already wish to allow yourself to completely relax and tune out, no longer listen to me as you sink into deep inner peace and calm. However, whenever you do it, or in a moment when I get ready, your subconscious mind will hear every word that I speak, even if your conscious mind drifts in and out. Allow yourself to enjoy the most beautiful sights, sounds, and sensations within your inner mind. Or if you're not at all visual, allow yourself to enjoy a beautiful, shapeless, formless void, a space where you are safe and secure within your own mind, a space where nothing can harm you. And in that space, you can easily, deeply recharge, restore, and heal. So as you relax now, as you let my words wash over you more and more, and again, coming back to the idea that we have these thoughts that are part of the construct of how we view and feel and experience reality. And maybe just for a while we can put reality aside, to relax, to recharge, and to discharge, to let go and release any negative energy that no longer serves us well. So as you make yourself comfortable, as you allow yourself now to settle into that space where you're going to be either sitting or lying or pacing up and down, wherever you're at, for the next half hour or so while I'm talking. As you settle into that space, maybe with your head nicely supported, and you might like to look up and take a deep breath in. And then as you relax and inhale, let your eyes gently close if you so choose. You don't have to. Notice your own physical form. Observe your mind. Is it still darty, pokey, bubbly? What word would describe your mind right now? And then as you let yourself feel your body in or on the surface that's currently supporting you, notice which parts of your body are in contact with the floor or with the chair. And in allowing those things to be as they are, in allowing your energy to be as it are, yes. Allow your energy to are and be as it is. Then smile at yourself. Imagine that for a moment you allow every single cell in your body to resonate with a happy memory. That could be the memory of an afterglow of one of the most amazing experiences of your life. I want to say orgasm, so I'm going to, and I did. Or Just that cheeky smile of remembering a good friend or some other moment that simply makes your body remember happiness and joy. And if you can't think of anything, then just steal some of mine. Tap into my big grin and let yourself smile. So as you now resonate for a moment with a happy memory, let it gently move through your whole body. Imagine that you're looking at all of the cells in your body and you might see them waving back at you, little party people, all doing their thing. And if you're stressed, then you'd observe that there's more stress hormones in your body and things are struggling and you've got adrenaline and cortisol and all these different things. And that's okay, just allow them, because as you relax, their production will reduce and your homeostasis will shift in ways that are healthier, and more you'll settle. And whatever you find, grapes and gratitude. So, wine. A glass of red would be lovely. But whatever you're into, whatever you like to allow yourself to feel and to relax and enjoy life, imagine that now as you gently wave at all of the cells in your body, you let yourself feel as if you're happy, and you remember happy, and you let go of self-doubt, and you let go of any guilt or shame or just any negative energy for a while that no longer is required here. If it lingers, allow that for whatever reason you're holding on to it, and you'll let it go as and when is appropriate. Then as you sink deeper within yourself and a gentle monodroning voice slowly lulls you deeper, and perhaps you'll simply drift into a state of deep inner peace and sleep or relaxed attention. And more, that full body, gentle, curious smile spreads through as we rest in gratitude for all of these amazing little cells. So much we know and so much we don't know. And each one of our cells for ourselves is our cell, belongs to us, it has our energy. And at the moment, as we're sharing energy, some of your cells are in tune with some of my cells, and then there's all these microbes and gut bacteria and this phenomenal symbiotic messy gloop that just is a swishy, swirly fun space within us. So as you allow yourself with your eyes closed, if you so choose, to imagine you're floating in your own body, your skin holding in all of the fluids, and that's gently burbling around and is held up by a skeleton, and the whole big conglomerate is kind of like some highly evolved land reef that is able to enjoy life, thrills and spills and just magic. And as you allow yourself now just to sink deeper within yourself, I invite you now to relax as much as you can. Let your eyes relax and the corners of your eyes, and let a gentle heaviness move down your face as you relax your cheeks, your mouth and your jaw, and even relaxing the muscles inside your mouth. See and feel that relaxation moving over your forehead, over the top of your head and down the back of your neck. As your shoulders and arms relax and all chest, all stress, tension and tightness leaves your chest. Your gut relaxing and your abdomen relaxing and your hips relaxing, your legs relaxing. And as all stress, tension and negative energy now leaves your energy matrix at your pace, Allow your breathing to get more relaxed and gentle. And as you do, in a moment as I count from 10 to 1, let yourself relax a little bit more with each count if you can. Drift a little bit deeper with each count. And perhaps you may find yourself in a most beautiful healing space, whether that's here in my room with me, in amongst the crystals and lava lamps and candles and the gentle ticking of the clock with traffic noises in the distance. Or you might find yourself on a beautiful beach somewhere, or in the forest, nature all around you, or wherever is right for you. As I count from 10 to 1, let yourself sink into that space, wherever you can allow your mind to decouple from your physical form in such a way that even if thoughts still come, you can gently push them to the side and you stop engendering stressful thought patterns and start engendering more relaxing, soothing, healing thought patterns. And again, that will happen at your pace. And then disconnecting your mind from your body for a while. You can allow your body now to embrace its own amazing healing abilities. As we go deeper into trance, our physical forms heal faster, up to 15 times faster. And in allowing our mind to get out of the way, then our body's natural healing mechanisms can reassert themselves in their optimum way, in a way and at a pace that is right for you. So as I count from 10 to 9, you relax and let go. 8, as all stress, tension and negative energy leaves you. 7, in a way and at a pace that is right for you. 6, gently drifting deeper down. 5, as you become more and more relaxed. 4, maybe doubling the relaxation. 3, 2, as any sound that's not an emergency gently relaxes you even more. And 1, resting for a while now, allowing all of the different vibrations around you, whether they're sound vibrations, light vibrations, molecular vibrations, smell, currents of air, all these different sensations. Gently allow them to take you deeper. And as you do, I invite you now to allow that gentle, happy thought to return. And I invite you to use it to form a sensation within your body. How is it that you wish to feel, to be in the future? Strong and confident, happy and healthy, calm and at peace. And in allowing yourself to rehearse within your mind and your energy matrix how you would like to be, then more and more with loving encouragement, you can do little and or big course corrections, both for how you perceive yourself, how confident you are, your own abilities, and your physical and mental abilities, and how, with effort on your part, on all our parts, we can change, we can correct in ourselves in such a way that more and more we can experience gratitude. We practice Imagine allowing yourself every day to write down or reflect on 3 things you're grateful for. The more you do something, the better you get at it. That's the same for all of us. So if we spend a little bit of time each day feeling grateful, and not just full of grapes, but grateful, then the more we feel a sensation, an emotion, the easier we can re-experience it. So anytime you need to, even in the most difficult and stressful situations, when you practice gratitude, you can instantly bring to mind a loving being, a pet, a friend, a family member, your own gratitude for yourself, for being who you are, where you are. And then, when you love and encourage yourself, any moment can be turned into a moment of observed, confident calm. And from that deep inner, resourceful calm, the right thoughts, the right actions will spring in a way that allows you to move towards your brightest and best possible future. And first, you relax, you drift deeper within yourself. Observe, is there self-doubt? Is there struggle? Is there confusion and uncertainty? What are the labels of the thoughts and reactions that happen? As we learn more about ourselves and our lives and what we're capable of, then again our inner resolve strengthens with gratitude and self-observation, non-judgment and encouragement. We then easily change in the way that we wish. And sometimes we simply have to change our perspective in how we see our own life. We need to sometimes change what we think we want. When we stop grasping for things, when we're content with what we have, then everything outside of that becomes a bonus and we actually feel more gratitude, more good things happen. And sometimes that's hard work. Sometimes sitting and meditating and trying to change our own inner thoughts and sensations is hard, and it's allowed to be hard. And sometimes it's really easy. Here in this state, as you drift even deeper, for a while I invite you to give yourself permission now to let go of those things that no longer serve you well. As you release yourself from self-judgment, guilt and shame, as you more lovingly love and encourage yourself and act with self-compassion towards yourself, then you gently love and encourage yourself every step of the way. And it becomes so easy to soothe your own ego and to give yourself permission to feel happy, to feel content, to observe yourself and to observe your own grasping, and then in a gentle, loving way to sit with it and be with it until it settles and soothes. And maybe your wants don't need to be as big as they've been told to be by society. And you can give yourself permission to be content with less, allowing you to spend more time just being content and filling your own energy and your own cup, and then sharing that loving, content energy with people around you, so that every day in every way you grow stronger, happier and healthier, calm and relaxed. And as you sink more deeply within yourself and allow yourself to be who you are, and to then gently move towards who you will be, and you'll just know within yourself how you will be as you observe yourself, as you allow yourself to continue to research this amazing journey of life, all the opportunities open to you, open to all of us. So many things we don't know. So as with anything in life, do your own research. Look after yourself with love and self-compassion and kindness. And then you move towards the you that you wish to be in a way and at a pace that is right for you. As you relax into that, as I count again from 10 to 1, give yourself permission to release and relax, to let go of any negative energy that you no longer need to hold on to. Let it ground deep into the earth. Gently, like a most wonderful rainbow of flowers, allow your chakra energy centers along your spine and third eye and crown chakra. Allow them to gently open up and blossom and rebalance. Energy will find its own way, just like water finds its own level. So relax and let it flow as I count from 10 to 9, going twice as deep. 8, twice as relaxed. 7, twice as real. 6, 5, 4, twice as deep again. 3, 2, and 1. And wherever you are in this space, as I connect our energies, only if you so choose and desire, then in your mind's eye, third eye even, allow yourself to think, I allow this energy in, I invite it, and let my guardians and guides talk with your guardians and guides, and perhaps you become aware of a most beautiful healing light moving through the crown of your head and along your chakras, or however you experience it. You may simply feel yourself resting in a beautiful, shimmering, healing energy cocoon, or you might see or feel energies flowing. You might even take charge of that flow of energy and direct it to where it's needed. So perhaps if you had significant discomfort in your body, then you might change and channel this energy to take on a comforting color and to soothe and calm and ease and relax the discomfort in your body. Or you might simply channel this energy into yourself wherever it's needed. Or you might send some loving, healing energy to other people who might need it. And giving ourselves permission to wish all the very best for everyone in this universe, to release ourselves from the traps of hate and anger and jealousy, and instead more and more to practice compassion for all. May we all be happy, and may we all be free from suffering. And we can send all this energy to wherever it's needed in the world. And sometimes simply allowing energy to flow through us and not from us is a soothing, calming ability that relaxes. And just for a while, as you rest in this space, you allow this energy to flow to where it's needed. Just relaxing. Just relaxing. And one last count from 10 to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. as you rest here for a while, as you now recharge your deepest energy reserves, as you strengthen within yourself at every level, as you grow in strength and wisdom from all of your life experiences. And every day in every way you become stronger, happier and healthier, calm and relaxed. And as you rest here for as long as you need in this moment of the infinite now, allow yourself to stay here for just as long as you need. Time has no meaning here, just like in a dream. So recharge, rest and restore. And then when you're ready, you'll gently return with me. So in a moment, as I count from 1 to 5, you will slowly, beautifully and delicately emerge, bringing a feeling of wellness, inner peace and calm back with you. Allowing yourself to bring a sensation of all of the cells in your body gently smiling at you in gratitude, in acknowledging their presence and their symbiotic cooperation within you, in allowing yourself to be as you are, to lovingly accept and encourage yourself. Then gently, every single part of you, including all of the cells, align with your brightest and best possible future, and you integrate and become whole, and you move towards that future, returning here as often as you need to recharge and replenish, to restore. So now as I count from 1 to 5, you gently, slowly and beautifully emerge, bringing that feeling of comfort and calm back with you. As I count from 1, this deeply relaxed state which is always within you, to 2, gently, beautifully starting to return, a feeling of wellness and calm returning with you. 3, slowly coming closer now. And 4, closer still, wriggling your fingers and toes and maybe starting to stretch some of your larger muscle groups. And 5, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Take your time, be gentle, loving and kind with yourself. Now, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your attention and for doing this thing. The more we practice going into trance, the more time we spend learning to control and take charge of every aspect of ourselves, the more benefit we can get out of our own bodies, and the more we can simply enjoy life. With constant self-improvement in mind, thank you for being here. Thank you for any and all feedback that you give me on this. If you have any experiences you'd like to share with me as to what's happened when you've done this trance, I always welcome feedback. Any suggestions, thoughts, comments, I always welcome them, so thank you. Any financial inducements I'm also really grateful for, and again, those people who support me, I love you and I thank you. If you haven't sent me truckloads of money, then you may do so at your own leisure. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I love life and I love to share this energy when I can. And at the same time, also very happy to receive energy in whatever form. So Once again, I'm John King from Karmic Seeds. There's all sorts of information in the YouTube link. If you are only watching the YouTube, if you've only seen this through someone else sharing this post, if you want a better quality sound recording with background binaural music, then please contact me, and that's available for a very small fee. Sometimes it's even available for free. So yeah, thank you all. I hope you have the most amazing, wonderful time wherever you are, whenever you are. And love, blessings, all the wonderful good things. And grapes, lots of grapes. May they not be sour, may they be the most wonderful, either fresh or fermented, or raisins, or if you don't like grapes in any form, then something even better that's just for you. Namaste.